Grand Rising Kings and Queens, E-Ray Taronic here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for joining me for this weekly collective update. I know your time is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities, and even look forward to its blessings. Now, remember, this is a weekly collective update. It's going to range from today, the 21st, through the 27th of the week, Saturday. Okay, so if you want to find this video again, you can always find it in the monthly newsletter, which is always on my Facebook page at my website, eraybooks.com. Or you can go to my YouTube channel, Enchantress Press Astrology. This video is always there as well. Now, the dates and degrees are noted in the newsletter, so use those to your advantage. You know, if you know that you're charting, you know you have placements within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, you know that the transit that I'm talking about will hit you even harder, okay? Or it will affect you more than someone else that may have just a regular placement in that chart. Or, I'm sorry, in that sign. Now, if you don't know your chart and you're interested in getting more information, I am available for that. My rates are in the newsletter, and I can certainly help you to learn more about yourself, as it starts with knowing the self. Check out our monthly newsletter with our astrology, as well as our spotlight of the month of March, who happens to be Boss Mogul Creative Entice. Now, that brings me to our next point. If you are in need of a great literary read or assistance converting your literary works into a screen or teleplay, head on over to C-Suite Literary Studio on Facebook, where they can definitely help you with that. Now, for my literary kings and queens who are privileged enough to be on Clubhouse, please mark your calendars to join Diane Rembert and Tashonda Whitaker on Tuesday, at 7 p.m. on March the 30th. Okay, so that'll actually be next week, but I'm just getting you prepared. Because I believe actually on Wednesday, she also has CJ Hudson at 7 p.m. And that will be on the 28th. Now, our literary highlight of this week is going to be a romantic mystery suspense novel called Large and in Charge by LaJill Hunt, which is available on Kindle and audiobook. I implore you to dive in, and do not forget to leave a review to let LaJill know what you think. Leaving a review is the bookish thing to do, of course, of us authors know that. All right, kings and queens, without any further ado, let's get into it. It's Aries season. And as I said during the last video, during Aries season, people will do whatever they need to do to get what they want this season, whether it's using aggression or flattery. So you'll have to keep your wits about you. Today, the Venus is actually conjunct the sun and our ascending in Pisces, which is conjunct Neptune. But Venus is also square the moon. So while we're feeling the love and enjoying whatever romantic pursuits or financial endeavors we've chosen to undertake, we must try our best to be conscious of the delusions we tell ourselves in love and in finances. Looks can be very deceiving. It's also important to respect others' beliefs and opinions, whether they fit into our molds or not. Now, for the next 2 weeks, we are under the influence of the new moon, or this is the last week actually under the influence of the new moon. At the end of the week, the full moon is about to come in. So we're meshing those energies, although I'm not going to talk about the full moon yet until next Sunday. But this week, the conversation shifts a bit. So while communication is in Pisces, Venus moves into the sign of Aries, accompanying the sun, giving us goodness where our focus lies. Then on Tuesday, Pluto quintiles Chiron and Aries, offering us healing in certain areas. So let's go over each zodiac sign to see how this is going to affect us in terms of opportunity, in terms of favor, and in terms of challenges, okay? So, let's get into it. And we'll start with the sign of Aries, of course. So 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Okay, so Aries, communication and skills are centered, or Aries, sun, moon, and rising, of course. Communication is still centered around your secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and even closure. Okay, you're working through and on education and skills, how you think, what you preach, what your philosophy is. On Sunday, today, Venus moves into your sign, okay? It's the planet of romance, finance, it's pleasure. It's going to be at 0 degrees, 0 degree. Be mindful because, as I said, people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want to achieve their goals. Don't be swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker. You must keep your wits about you and your focus on your goals, lest romance or finances can suffer. Romance, finances, and pleasure comes to you through love, creativity, and your children. Okay, you could get money for your creative pursuits this go round. Your children could also be seeing favor during Venus in your sign. Creative endeavors usher in the goodness from people at a distance from you. So you're pulling in people at a distance from you with your philosophy, okay? With your skills, your education, how you think, what you preach, that thing you're working on, okay? So you want to make it good, Aries, okay? Because this is what they're basing on what you look like. Okay, how you look, your first impressions, your image. Okay, so just what you really need to watch out for with Venus in your sign is spending too much money on family and career projects, creative pursuits. Your opportunities are going to be in romance and you generating finances, delving into pleasure pursuits with your friends and high hopes. You have those opportunities. People will be inviting you out. People will be giving you assistance with your finances if need be. They will be giving you assistance with pleasure pursuits if need be. Okay? Communication, siblings, short distance travel, even your networks of people are bringing you opportunities that benefit you as well. Okay, so take advantage of those, with those invites and things like that, because now's the time to really shine as you are letting out your trueness, okay, the trueness of who you are. Now on the 23rd, I believe that's Tuesday, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is going to be at 26 degrees Capricorn. It's going to be quintile Chiron in your sign at 8 degrees. So this is about transformation and healing, an image that you previously may have held. It's about speaking courageously and proudly about your achievements. Do not allow others to back you down this season. Okay? Have faith in what you can do and what you have accomplished while celebrating others' talents. Okay? You may rouse the hatred in others, to tell you the truth. But if you are honest and forthright, you will prevail. Maintain that honesty and take time to reflect. Then be strategic in your actions, Aries. Okay? There are others setting traps for you. Remember, this is chess, not checkers. All of this involves your area of career, first impressions, attitude, and image. You are focusing on that this week. Thank you so much, Aries. Let's move along to Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. The conversation is still about friends and goals for you. You're working through issues with personal finances and resources, as well as shared finances, your passions, endings, new beginnings that you're coming into. And these sectors may conflict. Okay? So express yourself if you feel you are being cheated out of your worth, but be compassionate when expressing said friction. Okay? Now on the 21st, Venus, which is today, the planet of romance, finances, and pleasure, it enters Aries at 0 degree. Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive tactics or seduction to achieve their goals. You're going to watch for being swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker when Venus is in Aries. Keep your wits about you and your focus on your goals, lest romances or finances can suffer. For you, this is about romance, finances, pleasure, as it pertains to secrets that you or someone else may be holding, sacrifice that you may need to make, closure, getting closure in love, getting closure in financial matters, and also solitude, sitting with yourself and really thinking about where you want to be and what you want to do as far as romance and finances, especially. So let's look at the problem areas first. Your problem areas are going to be long distance travel, people at a distance from you, education, skills, what you think, how you preach, okay? I just saw 11:11 on the clock too, Taurus, so make a wish. You may not have all that you need in finances to accomplish what you want, the goals that you want to accomplish, okay? If a lover is at a distance from you, it could have you feeling a bit down as well, okay? But communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel can also be an issue. So, okay, so while I said that long distance travel could be an issue, it's also aspecting short distance travel as an issue. So that means you want to watch out for travel across the board. You want to maintain your cars. You might get a flat tire during travel or something might go wrong. Make sure you have gas in your car. Make sure your vehicles are up on maintenance. Make sure if you're traveling, your travel plans are double checked because you have travel trouble across the board, okay? In addition to that, don't allow people to upset you during travel. You want to watch out for road rage and things like that. Now, if it's communication that is affecting your finances, you need to find a better way to express yourself, okay? So be mindful of that. You do have favor. And just because you're having trouble in that area, you might have, an argument with a sibling or, someone within your networks of people. So you want to just watch your temper, and try to put your best foot forward when dealing with other people because you have squares in that area. Now, you do have favor as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure coming through secretly. So, you may have romantic advances brought your way secretly or have a really good romance under the covers, that may not be privy to everyone else. Sacrifices you've made could pay off in dividends. The pleasure you've been wanting comes in because of home and family. So this could point to a home-based business, which means shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings will see that same favor. Okay, so money you've made within partnerships can surface while Venus is in Aries. Opportunities that come your way while Venus is in Aries will come through personal finances, and they could be shocking. They could catch you off guard. You may not have been expecting this money to come in. Career is bringing opportunities and assistance to generate cash and other valuable resources, people that can forge you towards your highest aspirations. So be mindful of the people that are coming into you now. These opportunities may not be privy to everyone else, so they might be secret. They might be hush-hush. Sacrifices could have to be made in order to snag these opportunities as well. So be mindful that while you are taking on new things, you're going to have to let go of some things as well to make room for that goodness, okay? Now on the 23rd, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is at 26 degrees Capricorn. It's going to be quintile Chiron and Aries at 8 degrees Aries. This is about a transformation and a healing to a previous image that you held. It speaks as to being courageous and proud of your achievements, but don't allow others to back you down. Have faith in what you have accomplished while celebrating others' talents. You may rouse the hatred in others, but be honest and forthright, and you will prevail in your endeavors. But you want to maintain honesty and take time to reflect before being strategic in your actions, because during Aries season, everybody is forging forward. Everybody has that determination. So people will be setting traps for you. Okay? So remember, you're playing a game of chess and not checkers. This involves your sectors of secrets, sacrifice, and closure, even solitude, as well as long distance travel, education, the way you think, and the things that you preach. Healing is coming into those areas. So where you've had friction with people, even with those from afar, with the way you think, with the things that you say, you're healing those areas. So with Pluto in Chiron or quintile Chiron on the 23rd, you can find healing on that day in those areas, okay? Thank you so much, Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini at 1641. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The conversation is still about career for you, okay? You're working through friction in relationships concerning your career. Know your truth and continue to speak it proudly so that you earn what you deserve. But remember that Mars is in your sign, so you don't want to be too combative, okay, when you're expressing that truth, especially to those in home and family and those that you have business dealings with, okay? It's okay to have that drive and that oomph, but you want to convey it in the most appropriate manner. Now, today with Venus moving over into Aries at 0 degree, this is going to be about romance, finances, and pleasure. Now, be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want to achieve their goals. So you don't want to be swayed by a smooth talker. You want to keep your wits about you because you don't want your romance or your finances to suffer. For you, this is about friends and goals and how they correlate with your romance, with your finances, with the pleasure pursuits that you want to go on. So first, let's see what could be depleting your finances, what could be mucking up your romance or putting a damper on your pleasure pursuits as it pertains to friends and high hopes. It looks like shared finances, your passions, endings and new beginnings, as well as personal finances. Okay, so your friends could be the ones depleting your finances or your resources. That means other things that come in to help you, other people that could be coming in to help you to move toward your highest aspirations or new beginnings. You have some friends that could be mucking that up. Are you spending money? Do you have a friend borrowing money? You want to look at that. Either way, you want to get it under control. You have favor in communication, siblings, your networks of people, as well as short distance travel this week, okay? Love messages, or while Venus is in Aries. Love messages, communicating about finances and chances to hang out with friends comes in, okay? This is what you might be spending the money on. Some of your favorable relationships harbor lower vibrational tendencies. It just is what it is. The South Node is aspected there, so you're probably having a little too much fun. Okay, you just want to ask yourself, is it worth it? Opportunities to grow your finances, have romance, or even more fun surfaces from afar, you know, with people at a distance from you, inviting you in to a romance, inviting you in to have more fun, inviting you in to delve into pleasure pursuits. And it's all because of what you think, how you preach, the education and skill level that you have, your talents. Use these opportunities brought in by friends to make money. It will grow your finances, okay? Continue to communicate your skills because that is what's ushering in those opportunities and that assistance. Now, on Tuesday, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, it's going to be quintile. It's in Capricorn at 26 degrees, but it's going to be quintile Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees. Okay, now this is about transformation and healing, an image you previously held. It speaks of being courageous and proud of your achievements and not allowing people to back you down. Okay, you have to have faith and what you have accomplished and what you can accomplish while celebrating others' talents, okay? Now, you may rouse the hatred in others, but if you're honest and forthright, you can prevail. So maintain your honesty and reflect on what you want to do before you implement your actions strategically, of course, okay? Because it's Aries season. Others are setting traps for you. Remember, this is checkers, not chess, and it involves your shared finances, your passions, your endings, and your new beginnings, as well as friends and high hopes. Healing is there to be taken advantage of, okay? To heal your area of shared finances, to heal things you're passionate about, to have those endings so that you can have new beginnings, okay? Heal things so that you can make money during doing what it is you are truly passionate about, okay, Gemini? You know the areas that need to be healed. Now, let's move along to Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Cancer, the conversation is still about long-distance travel for you, education, skills, what you think, what you preach, connecting with those at a distance from you. This is an area that normally favors you, okay? But you want to not allow gossip at work to bring you down. Continue to work on your health. Communication comes in to help you make the right decisions in health and at work. Now today, Venus will move into Aries at 0 degree. Be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to achieve their goals. So you don't want to be swayed by the charlatan. Keep your wits about you so your romance and your finances don't suffer. This is about career and mastery for you as it pertains to romantic affairs, finances, and pleasure pursuits. So first, let's see what could be causing your finances to dwindle, romance to fizzle, or pleasure pursuits to be put on hold. It looks like your sectors of first impressions and self, as well as relationships that you harbor. Those could be fizzling things out. Relationships within career are going through a transformation. You may not be comfortable with this. Hopefully it's not putting a damper on your vibes. But remember, things change. It's natural. You know, you change in life. It's all about you asking yourself, how will you transform? What do you want to transform into? You can do this, Cancer. Okay, you have to believe in yourself. Favor coming in that affects romance, finances, pleasure pursuits within career are in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You have favor coming for you at work. You making money at work. You adjusting your daily routines to make them work for you right now. You adjusting your daily routines to make them work for your health. You'll have favor in doing that. Career will bring money that will allow you to feel enjoyment in romantic relationships, as well as delve into pleasure pursuits with that money. Work and how you have been servicing others is bringing in finances, okay? If it's not bringing in finances because you don't work, this is the transformation you're going through now so that you can settle into something that will bring you finances, okay? Now, opportunities that surface while Venus is in Aries, they'll surface in career, and they're coming in through things that you are passionate about. They could be behind the scenes, though, okay? Not privy to everyone else. Either way, they will help you generate shared finances between you and another. Endings are happening and new beginnings are being ushered in. Closure can be gained now, okay? So take this opportunity to be introspective so that you make the right decision. Now on Tuesday, on the 23rd, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is at 26 degrees Capricorn, but it's going to be quintile Chiron at 8 degrees Aries. This is about transforming an image previously held, okay? It speaks to being courageous and proud about your achievements and not allowing others to back you down. You have to have faith in what you have accomplished and what you can accomplish going forward. But please know that you will arouse hatred within others. But if you are forthright and honest, you will prevail. So maintain that honesty and take time to reflect before being strategic in your actions so that you don't fall into the traps that others are setting for you. This involves, as I said, your area of career. Career relationships are here to assist you in transforming the self and how you are seen in the world, Cancer. Okay? Now, let's move along to Leo, 2650. Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Here, the conversation is about shared finances, endings, and new beginnings, and what you are passionate about. Your goals may conflict with that of friends, or you may have some hiccups with goals or delays with goals and projects that you have going on with friends. But don't worry, everything happens when it's supposed to happen, okay? Just continue to watch your spending on romantic endeavors, on creative projects, on your children. On the 21st, today, Venus, the planet of romance, finances, and pleasure, it enters your sister sign of Aries at 0 degree, okay? Ushering in favorable goodness for you because it trines your sign. But be mindful that people will not hesitate to use these aggressive tactics and seductive tactics to get what they want to achieve their goals, even if it's taking some of your money or getting you into bed. Don't be swayed by the charlatan or the smooth talker. You have to keep your wits about you, okay? Because you don't want your finances or romance to suffer. This is about, for you, long distance travel, people at a distance from you, education, skills, the way you think, the things you preach, as it pertains to your romance, finances, and pleasure, okay? So, as I said, this is trining your sector of romance, creativity, and children, which means you'll have abundance in that area. But the South Node is there, which means while you have all of that abundance coming in, you're wanting to spend money. You're wanting to spend your finances. You're wanting to go out with a lover and have fun. So please watch your spending. You may rouse the jealousies of others, or you might, like I said, have the urge to be really gluttonous because of this favor. So you got to keep your head on straight, Leo. And don't mind those who are jealous. You know, just don't feed into it. If you ignore them, they'll scram eventually. Now, friction caused by what you think and preach, as well as your skills, education, and which can cause finances to dwindle, mind you, this friction. Romance to fizzle, or even pleasure pursuits can hit snags in a couple different areas. Okay, so let me go over that again. Now, friction caused by what you think and what you preach, also by the skills, the education you have. Okay, you could have friction with people at a distance from you, which can cause your finances to dwindle, pleasure pursuits to wane, or romance to fizzle. And it's going to be due to secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, as well as work, health, where you are of service to others, and daily habits. You'll have hiccups in those areas. So that means you'll have people gossiping about you at work, gossiping about what you say, what you're all about, what you've done, maybe telling something you've told before, something you said before, revealing your secrets. Okay? Be mindful when expressing your secrets or innermost thoughts, okay? Because everybody doesn't keep those to themselves. A Cancer person, sun, moon, or rising is noted here. Hush hush projects could see some snags, or your payments for work done could be delayed. But remember, Chiron is still in Aries, so hurt feelings can be healed. Now, opportunities for romance, to generate finances, or to delve into pleasure pursuits because of what you think and what you preach, or even your skills, they'll surface this go around, those opportunities and assistance. You could also have the opportunity to travel. Love messages could come your way from a person at a distance from you. Okay, you might get asked out on a date. Friends are bringing opportunities your way, and these are about your goals, that you want to accomplish. So they're helping you. Friends are assisting you with accomplishing your goals. Your relationships are showing up for you in a big way during that quintile. Okay, assistance is definitely on the menu, or during Aries in Venus in Aries. Assistance is definitely on the menu for you, and favor as well. Now, on March the 23rd, this is the quintile. Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is at 26 degrees Capricorn, and it's going to be quintile Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees. This is about a transformation, healing an image previously held. Okay, it speaks to being courageous and proud about your achievements, not allowing others to back you down. Okay, having faith in what you can accomplish and what you have accomplished thus far. This will arouse the hatred in others. Continue to be honest and forthright, Leo, and you will prevail. Maintain that honesty and take time to reflect, because you want to move strategically during Aries season. Okay? Remember, there are people setting traps for you, and you don't want to fall into them. This is chess, not checkers. And it involves your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, where you need to be smart and strategic about your actions. Okay? Healing is aspected between those areas, work, health, daily habits, where you are of service to others, and your sector of long distance travel, people at a distance from you, education, the way you think, the things you preach, healing that with people at work, healing your relationships at work with people you may have fallen out with before, people who don't agree with who you are and what you're doing. Okay, though that area can be healed. That area is transforming, though. People are moving on. People are moving into different avenues. Don't be afraid to do so. Health and daily routines and where you are of service to others is also transforming. So you want to take advantage of delving into other health practices, changing your daily routines where it works better for you. You want to change gracefully, and at your own pace, and at your own will. Don't allow others to tell you what is best for you. You know what's best for you. You can feel it. Okay? So honor that, Leo. And that's Scorpios in career as well. Now let's move on to Virgo. 34, 22. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. For you, the conversation is about relationships. You're working through complications within the sector of career, as well as home and family. Okay, this could point to a home-based business as well. So you want to temper the places where you're being too critical of others, Virgo. That's important. Today, Venus is going to move over into Aries at 0 degree. You want to be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want to achieve their goals, especially today. Don't be swayed by the charlatan or smooth talker. Keep your wits about you and focus on your goals, lest your finances or romance can suffer. Romance, pleasure, finances is gracing your area of shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings. This is great for you. It's great to have abundance. It's great to feel that pleasure in romance, to feel that pleasure in your finances, to be content with your finances, to have those shared finances coming in, to have those endings you want to have so new beginnings come in. This is where you will have favor, okay? And the favor will be because of home and family, and secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure. So the goodness that's coming in, that favor and that romance and stuff like that, it's coming in secretly. Everybody might not be privy to it. Secret projects. You sacrificing things and having those endings so that you have new beginnings come in that bring you abundance, that bring you pleasure. Having that closure so that you can have the newness come in. Secret finances may come your way that creates new beginnings in home and family, but you want to be aware that you may be spending a lot in that area or delving into sensual delights a bit more than you should because of this favor. You're happy. I get it. You've sacrificed for this abundance. I get it. Just mind the spending. Okay? While there is favor, be mindful that there are friends who are hampering your abundance in shared finances or keeping you from having the new beginning that you want to have. It's about your goals, not your friends' goals. I mean, you want to help others too. If you have goals that are, that correlate with one another, then you can work together doing so. But you don't want to only focus on your friends' goals. You want to focus on your goals as well. Romance, creativity, and children can become a drain on pleasure pursuits as well. Or pleasure pursuits could just become a drain on your finances altogether. Are you working more for others than yourself? You want to ask yourself that, Virgo. Remember what it is that you're passionate about. Okay? Don't let anyone keep you from your highest aspirations. Your highest aspirations. Opportunities to work on pleasure, or opportunities and assistance actually, to work on your passions, to generate shared finance, to have those endings so that you usher in new beginnings, to delve into pleasure pursuits, or even to spark up a romance will come in. And these opportunities are aspecting in the area of career, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you have the opportunities and assistance to grow your shared finances through work, through your daily routines, through you being of service to others. Someone at work could be fond of you, and they'll certainly let you know it. Chances to work on your true passions will surface in career. Reorder your daily routine so that your schedule helps your wellness, okay? You want to make sure you're getting enough sleep. You want to make sure that you're meditating, Virgo. That's important for you. On Tuesday, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is going to be at 26 degrees Capricorn, and it's going to be quintile Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees. This is about transforming an image previously held. Do not allow others to back you down. You have to have faith in what you have accomplished and what you can accomplish while celebrating others' talents. You may rouse the hatred in others, okay? On that day, especially. But if you're honest and forthright, you can prevail. Just maintain that honesty and take time to reflect before being strategic in your actions. You don't want to fall in the traps that others might be setting for you. And this involves your area of romance, creativity, and children. Okay? Shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings. If you're in a relationship, don't let someone make you fall in that trap of having you cheat or something like that. And then you get caught and your finances and your romance suffers. Healing is healed to grace those areas, though. Okay? So, be mindful that if you need to heal things in romance uh, pertaining to creative pursuits or a relationship with your children, you're able to do that, okay? Healing is there helping that to happen, especially on that day, on Tuesday. Now, Libra, moving along to Libra. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Now, for you, Libra, the conversation is about work, health, daily routines, even where you are of service to others. Communication, siblings, your networks of people, travel, education, the way you think, what you preach. They're all areas of concern as it pertains to work and health. And I'll say that again. Communication, siblings, your networks of people, even on the internet, people you deal with every day, travel, education, how you think, what you preach, the things you say, what you're all about. Those are areas of concern as it pertains to work and health. So at work and dealing with your health. So you want to check travel arrangements, check maintenance on your vehicles. Not everyone at work is going to agree with you at this time, and they're possibly gossiping about it, okay? But just focus on getting your health in order as opposed to telling everybody your business, okay? Because your business could be all the gossip, okay? Now, on the 21st today, Venus moves into the planet of romance, pleasure, and finances, moves into Aries at 0 degree. So be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive tactics, seductive tactics, and things like that to get what they want. You don't want to be swayed by the charlatan. Okay, you don't want to be talked out of your money. Keep your wits about you and your focus on your goals so your finances or so love doesn't suffer. This is your area of relationships. Favor in finances, goodness in romance, and even an opportunity to delve into pleasure pursuits is happening, and they're happening in the areas of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. Okay, so that's where that favor and that goodness is coming in for you, right in your atmosphere, okay, during short distance travel. Okay, you might get word that comes in. Just try not to overdo it on the finances. A partner could be spending too much of your hard-earned money. You want to watch that and make sure a partner is not spending too much. Friends also bring in favor as to your goals in either romance, finances, or pleasure. Okay? With all this goodness, you might want to mind the areas of career and home and family. Someone having their eye on you could prompt jealousy in a lover. Hopefully it's not you that's being jealous, okay, or acting out of anger because of jealousy. Now, opportunities will come in and assistance can come in to generate finances, to take up a romantic partnership, or to have, a romantic time out with your lover, and or just to go out and have a bit of fun. And that's going to surface in your area of romance, creativity, children, as well as long distance travel, education and skill, the way you think and the things you preach. So, in other words, you pull in all of your opportunities and assistance with your words, with who you are, with expressing your philosophy. Some of these chance encounters are coming from a distance. Okay, you're pulling in people at a distance from you. You trying both of those areas, mind you. So if it's about showcasing skills or talents, grab the opportunity. People coming to you, giving you the opportunity to say what you're all about, to showcase your talents. You'll have those opportunities coming in when Venus is in Aries. The North Node is also there. which is making it worth your while. It's helping you to forge towards your highest aspirations. Chiron is also in the mix, so there may be assistance or an opportunity that you wanted but were blocked from previously coming back in during this season, okay, during Venus and Aries. So take advantage of that opportunity. Now on the 23rd, on Tuesday, the planet of rebirth and renewal is at 26 degrees Capricorn, and it's quintile Chiron and Aries at 8 degrees. This is about transforming and healing an image you previously held. It speaks to being courageous and proud about your achievements, about not letting others back you down, about having faith in what you can accomplish while celebrating others' talents as well. You may rouse the hatred in others on this day, but if you're honest and forthright, you can prevail. Maintain that honesty and take time to reflect. Then be strategic in your actions. You don't want to fall in the traps that others may be setting for you on this day. This involves your area of home and family and relationships, the relationships you hold, especially between home and family. Some could require healing. This also could pertain to a partnership in like a home-based business if you need to heal a relationship within said partnership. Remember, create win-win situations, okay? You can heal what needs to be healed and still move on, okay, Libra? Now, moving along to Scorpio, 46. Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising. For you, Scorpio, the conversation is still about romance, creativity, and children, an area that you try. Things are looking really good there, so much so that you're spending too much money. Put the credit card away, Scorpio. You want to save some. Seriously. It's important that you save some, okay? Now, on March the 21st, Venus, the planet of romance, finances, and pleasure, is going to enter Aries at 0 degree. Be mindful that people, this is wonderful for you, by the way. This is your sister sign. You both are co-ruled by Mars. Let me make sure I don't have any extra tidbits to let you know. You know, Aries is a fated area for you, which is actually your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Venus is coming there to bring goodness in work, goodness in health, goodness in your daily routines, okay? And where you are of service to others, bringing you favor there, helping you to make money there, okay? We'll get into the blockages and things like that, but you want to be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want when Aries, Venus is in Aries. So you don't want to be swayed by the smooth talker. Keep your wits about you, or your romance and your finances can suffer. With Venus transitioning into that area of work, health, and daily routines, and where you are of service to others, you will experience romance, finances, and pleasure pursuits, as I said, in those areas. But let's talk about what could be threatening that abundance first and foremost. Looks like communication and travel across the board could be tricky. So maintain your vehicles. It might be time for vehicle repairs, or for you to get a new vehicle altogether, okay? You're really, that's really a big focus, okay? People within your networks of people or at a distance from you could be criticizing who you are, what you're all about, your actions, what you're doing right now, okay? Your skills may even be a target, okay? They may be attacking your skills, but you trying that last area. You trying the area of your skills, so you should be able to breeze through that, okay? You know what you're doing. When you get to doing something, the Scorpios do it well. So keep a cool head. You don't want to put a damper on your mood or your finances. Keep your energy high vibe, Scorpio, okay? What you think about, you bring about. What you think about, you manifest. So keep it positive, okay? A lover could disagree with you about a purchase or about finances in general, okay? You could be going through that battle. Now, as for favor in romance and finances so if you know you're doing that, try to be more compromising. Try to maybe sit down, write a list down of the pros and cons. Okay, meet each other in the middle. As for the favor in romance, finances, and pleasure as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, you will see that show up in a few sectors, like personal finances, money coming in from career that can heal your image. That favor can heal your image, okay? Your health can get better now. Where you are of service to others and where you have been of service to others will start to pay off with Aries, Venus in Aries. You'll have opportunities and assistance to work, to shift your health and get it in order. And to snag new work projects or financial opportunities, okay? Those will come about. And those chance encounters or opportunities surface in home and family, which means a home-based business as well. And within shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings. This could point to taxes or even making money within a home-based business or by doing something you feel passionate about. With these finances pouring in this month or pouring in while Venus is in Aries, you should definitely save some of it so you can put it to good use, okay? Delve into a few different options if you're making big purchases, okay? Make that money work for you. Buy things that you need right now, not just on any and everything. If you need things for the house, if you know you need a new washer and dryer, if you know you need a new dishwasher, if you know, spend the money on things that you need. If you know you need to get your vehicle repaired, do that as opposed to going out and delving into pleasure pursuits first and foremost. Now, on the 23rd, on Tuesday, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is at 26 degrees Capricorn, and it's quintile Chiron at 8 degrees Aries. This is about a transformation and healing an image you previously held on this day. It speaks to being courageous and proud of your achievements, not allowing others to back you down. Having faith in what you have accomplished and can accomplish while celebrating others as well. Of course, you may rouse the hatred in others, but if you're forthright and honest, you will prevail, Scorpio. Maintain that honesty and take time to reflect and then be strategic in your actions. Others are setting traps for you, okay? But remember, you're playing chess, not checkers. And this involves your area of communication, siblings, a sibling, someone you might call sibling, your networks of people, and short distance travel. Okay, it's involving all of those areas. This transit on Tuesday. That sector is healing and transformation for you as it pertains. This sector is healing and transforming work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others on that day, okay? New doors are opening for you, Scorpio, and this means new contacts and groups and associations. You have to open up. You have to take advantage of those new contacts, okay? Work opportunities are coming through your networks of people. The people around you are noticing you. You're going to start gaining more popularity. They're going to start reaching out for you, but you can't be scared and say no. You have to be willing to open up. I know you don't trust a lot of people, but you know, you don't have to trust them to take opportunities, okay? Okay, just be mindful of the opportunities you're taking, but it's time. Now, Sagittarius, the conversation for you is about home and family. A home-based business could apply here. Okay, the friction is aspecting from you and your relationships. Those that can help you reach your highest aspirations are aspected here. Be discerning as to the delusions you harbor in relationships as you climb the ladder of success. You want to move forward with clarity. Sit with yourself if need be in order to gain this clarity. Now, On March 21st, Venus, the planet of romance, finances, pleasure, it enters Aries at 0 degrees. So you want to be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want or to achieve their goals. You don't want to be swayed by the charlatan, okay? Keep your wits about you, lest your romances or finances can suffer, okay? And like I said, this is about romance, creative endeavors, and your children in this area. That's what this is about. You trying that area. So it brings you extra favor. You're going to have extra favor in romance, extra favor in creative pursuits, and your children will see extra favor. But let's see what could be putting the snags, a damper on romance, or snags in creative endeavors, or a drain to your finances, or taking the fun out of things for you. It looks like it's all about money, resources, your passions, endings, and new beginnings. So either you're spending too much money on creative endeavors while Venus is in Aries, that's what you're going to be doing. Spending too much money on creative endeavors, on romance, or your children, or you don't have enough money to carry out the things you're passionate about because you're spending too much money in those areas. Endings need to be had so that new beginnings can be ushered in. And for you, this, and for this to happen, you should take advantage of the opportunities and assistance that is coming your way. The opportunities and assistance will be communicated to you through your networks of people. Okay, maybe even right on the internet, the people you deal with, people within your community, a neighbor, a sibling. Utilize those resources and communicate with those within your networks of people. You're forging better relationships that will assist you in accomplishing long-term goals, okay? You will see blessings from this in your image as it pertains to your attitude, as it pertains to your first impressions, as well as long-distance travel, people from afar, what you think, how you preach, your education, and your skills. This is making you look favorable. Your skills are making you look favor. It's bringing you blessings to your image. Because of this, you will pull in admirers from afar, which is great for you during Aries in Venus in Aries. This is your sister sign. It's pouring extra blessings on you, especially, as I said, in the area of romance, creativity, and children, okay? So don't let that goodness go to your head. Now, on the 23rd, on Tuesday, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, is going to be at 26 degrees Capricorn, and it's going to be quintile Aries at 8 degrees. It's going to be quintile Chiron in Aries at 8 degrees, This is about transformation and healing an image that you previously held. It speaks to being courageous and proud of your achievements on that day. Don't allow anyone to back you down on that day. Have faith that you can accomplish, what you want to accomplish. And have faith in what you've already accomplished, okay? Be proud of that as you celebrate others' accomplishments as well. On that day, you could arouse the hatred in others, but if you're honest and forthright, you will prevail. Maintain that honesty and take time to reflect. Then be strategic in your actions, okay? Because others are setting traps for you. And this is in your area of personal finances, resources, as well as romance, creativity, and children. Okay? People trying to take your money. This transformation of creativity and image allows you to boost your level of finances on that day, which can heal tensions in romance and even grant you the ability to assist your children in their endeavors. Okay? On Tuesday. Now, moving along to Capricorn. Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Here, the conversation is about, this week, the conversation is about communication. Short distance travel, your networks of people, as well as siblings. You are working through gossip, trying to gain closure, and even choosing what sacrifices need to be made in work and in health. Adjust your daily routines to suit you, Capricorn. If you're being of service to others to your detriment, things need to change. A Pisces person, sun, moon, or rising is aspected there. Okay? Now, on March the 21st, today, the planet of love, romance, pleasure, and abundance. Romance and pleasure, It moves into the area of Aries at 0 degree. You want to be mindful that people will not hesitate to use aggressive or seductive tactics to get what they want or to achieve their goals. Don't be swayed by the charlatan and keep your wits about you, lest your finances can suffer, okay? And your romance can suffer. For you, this is about home and family and the romance and finances in the atmosphere within home and family. More fun within family would be nice, you know. But first, let's look at what could be threatening the abundance in home and family, okay? You and the relationships you harbor have some tricky business going on within them, okay? Some of the relationships that you harbor within home and family could be threatening your abundance. A Cancer person, sun, moon, or rising could be the culprit because they are aspected. Things can always be healed with Chiron here, though. Okay, so be mindful of that. You can heal that relationship. As far as the favor you'll see in romance, finances, and pleasure, while Venus is in Aries, you can look to the sectors of secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure. Shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings. This money allows you to do something pleasurable. Sacrifices you've made can pay off during this transit and bring you abundance and shared finances. Okay, finances you have with another, sacrifices you've made in projects with another. Secret projects that you have underway can see favor. Okay, a romance you're passionate about could be sizzling under the guise of Venus. Okay, the endings you're having now bring in favorable new beginnings. Opportunities to spark up a romance or assistance with a romance as well can happen. Opportunities to spark up a romance with a partner or make money or even delve into pleasure pursuits will show up in the area of personal finances, as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you have opportunities, work opportunities coming in, and assistance with work opportunities that will bring you money. You have assistance and help with health if need be. You have assistance